О, профанно так. Alright, wow. Маленькое пространство. What the fuck is that?
Мы не играем отсюда.
The heart of Dota.
Я честно, я вот за последние пару лет первый раз в отеле, где нету этажей. Блять, еще Макс номер. Кресло, заебись. Спасибо, Миш.
Спасибо. What the fuck did I do? Это, you know, I work for ESL.
You work for Aurora.
Ага. Я это сделал.
Mike, can you stop just like... Вот чел просто в крысу снимает. Чел просто начал вот снимать. This guy just like, you know, from like far, like we're talking and he just randomly start like shooting like content. Just no one didn't say a single word and just like fucking like recording. Fucking spy.
I'm zooming. Yeah, spy.
What? Spy.
To everyone.
А где наш хост?
Еблан?
Ты еблан.
Это я.
Бля, почему ты сегодня хост? Не сегодня, а на этом турнире. Мне больше типа денег, что ли?
Как привести budget deficit?
Жать мне не дам. Нет денег.
Привет, дорогие зрители! Прошу извинить меня за мое отсутствие на турнире, потому что у меня были неотложные дела, мне нужно было ехать на соревнования по баскетболу. Это тоже один из моих любимых видов спорта после доты. Я закончу тут все свои дела и в Валахию поеду обязательно. Но вы эти влоги смотрите, вы их лайкаете, вы пишите комментарии. По-моему, у ребят там дела идут отлично, по-моему, они вообще там молодцы. Судя по тому, что пишут в газетах, они прям отлично справляются. Мы увидимся, и я вас всех обнимаю, всего хорошего желаю. Все, мне пора. Пока.
О, все так прохладно.
Я. Ты видишь, у Дэми на место?
Да?
Нет.
А, у меня место? А, вот это?
Yeah.
О, найс, че?
Ты на завтраке был?
Нет.
Окей, на завтрак у нас интересно. Там full English каждое утро. Будет попозже.
Так плохо.
It's not bad. Для Олега это чуть хуёво. Ну, яйца ешь?
Даже не ешь только.
Окей, вот даже cereal и каша, я думаю, там тоже есть.
Вообще, ну, а что вообще с лучшим мясом не так? Типа, что он тебе сделал? Да просто не нравится.
Ну ты морепродукты тоже не любишь.
Морепродукты?
Ну, ты я знаю.
Это ESL Birmingham, мы не в Birmingham.
Думаешь, тебе не похуй вообще? В целом, где сам?
Why are you watching WoW?
It's major.
Major?
Yeah.
You know how to play it?
And I played in like childhood.
Igor? You want to say anything to your fans for the vlog? Uh-huh. He understands. He understands.
He understands.
He understands it. Throw it to the back.
DoubleA best manager.
Best man, let's go. That's another reason for a race. Олег? Готов?
Да,
На медийку? Если помню правильно, у тебя будет интервью даже потом. Ужас.
Я помню, здесь были флаг 2 года назад.
Ага. Все продали. Fire sale.
Тебе купить такой отель, да.
Олег, you gotta say something. Tell me anything. One surprising fact about you.
Это самое плохое.
Про меня?
Yeah.
Ну, самое, типа, high-Q.
Я... Там нужно забанил ЕГОРа на Твиче.
You actually? The fuck?
Можешь спросить, что...
Егор, why is he banned
Where?
on your Twitch?
That's life.
А ну-ка расскажите эту историю.
It's for...
Зум-депакер. Не, так я не знаю эту историю, а то может...
Ah, okay. We'll zoom in. Ну, просто
for past actions.
Past actions? Вы были врагами в прошлом?
Руслан, carrot cake.
Неплохо.
Неплохо. Let's fucking go.
Okay, what I wanted to say, like few minutes attention. I mean, first of all, I think it's kind of basic stuff, but like important for everyone to understand. Like it's the easiest way to win this tournament. It's like we get top 2 in groups, and for that we need to kind of try hard every game in like this in these groups basically. So we get like 2 upper brackets and we win 1 game and we're top 3. So like every game in this group is like very important. We like shouldn't lose just like for fun. Another thing I wanted to say, even if game goes bad, just remain calm and just keep scaling on every hero, just keep pushing lanes and we will have opportunities in game. Like in modern Dota, even if we lose like, let's say like 5k minute 18, if we just play map and everyone keeps scaling, we push lanes properly, we'll have opportunities. At second rush, at minute 30, at minute 35, we'll have few like windows when we're gonna be stronger than enemies.
Едет поезд.
Есть вот двое типа рельс, правильно?
Да.
И ты стоишь на этом типа вот рычаге.
Ага.
Видишь приключения.
Да.
Но вот не там вот нету типа людей. И в общем твое действие вот ничего не поменяет в этой
да,
смысле бесконечной в жизни, в чистоте.
Но я бы дернул.
Дернул просто так.
Я просто за идею.
Это хороший подход в жизни. То есть ты делаешь хоть что-то, даже несмотря на то, что это все равно бессмысленно.
It's only 240 hertz.
I mean, you can check yourself.
Да.
Fuck. In your like what you linked, it was saying like 400 hertz, like in specs you linked.
The player guide?
The player guide link
360.
was 400.
I'll bet you on that.
Oh, the bet.
$100.
What?
$100. You say 400, I say 360.
Это 100 нет, 2546 это не 240 герцовый.
He's scared.
Let's go.
Let's go. $100. Okay. Guys, Zowie XL 2560K DYAC
360.
360. Woo! Plus 100, boys.
Easiest 100 of his life.
100 for Damien.
Around, Mikoto's in. Kaz trying to turn and fight back into the puck as the supernova gets placed. Sunray comes out. Falcons having to reset and fall back. Trian in trouble. The high ground hits Mikoto good enough while Roshan's still falling low and nearly dead. Skidler trying to get in there, snatches it and is going to be able to respawn and come back in. Malrine dropping low, but Amar is tanky. Dealing with the Brewlings, but Mikoto from long range poking at Falcons non-stop. This fight hasn't been dealt with. And Roshan is about to fall here. Amar has kept them back, but in they come. Dive forward, skid against the Aegis. He's going to die immediately though. Cyclone the Bristol back. And now deal with the Kaz while the Bat Rider's falling so quickly to Nightfall, blown up, Malrine's gone, and the Bristleback spent more time in the air than he has down on the ground. Skidder gets found and killed, 2 cores dead with no buyback.
Back for his late nail again.
Well, there's a supernova that they can maybe focus down. Skidder's giving it a good old try, and Kaori gets denied. WS takes him out of the game as the throne is being focused by Nightfall. Kaz in trouble on the left-hand side, dealt with by Mikoto, and WS, GG's called. So Aurora, they'll take game 1.
Only 9 wins, guys, remaining.
4 losses left, 9 wins.
That's a bad mindset.
Mike, calculate how many bounty runes we need to collect on average each game to win.
Do the math, Mike.
Do the math, Mike. Good luck, guys.
almost there. They roll back onto Crit, but Storm's going to arrive and finish off Amar. The Frog will get finished. Kaori chain stuff for now, but turning on Crit with the damage over time. They lose their Phoenix, but they offer you no protection against Nightfall and Mikoto. Troll will come back in. Try and get on the Storm Spirit, who is pretty low on mana pool now, but a Walrus Punch and control on Skitter catches up the Troll Warlord. Ember and Earth Spirit both getting involved here, but a Stun Ray comes over the top. Feels like you can just commit like this. You don't necessarily need to commit a death or anything. You force the battle trance out of Skitter. Supernova's going to come down. Good damage back. He's going to find a kill as Mikoto zips the takedown. Skitter, the Supernova lands. Marine trying to turn back on this. It's just Kaori and Mikoto going 1 versus 4. But a dive back, damage over time. Mikoto comes back in and a rebound from the mask. He finds yet another one. A strike cloud out of the Phoenix saves him up as Marine's disposed back into death. Beyond Godlike forces a buyback while Mikoto picks up the Frog in the back. Amar dead for 40. A buyback from Crit trying to get him back in the fight. Might go in tandem here with the Ember Spirit. But Skitter's being kited, Marine's being disposed and dealt with a Supernova on his head. The Earth Spirit rolls back onto Mikoto. The Storm Spirit is dropping low, but he's got heals sustained for days. Stays alive, and they know it's over. GG called. Falcons tapped out.
Cancel. TP's gonna try and go through the portal, but the shackles have caught him. Yatoro goes down. They know Panto's in the tree as well, so this will be 2 dead most likely, unless he gets an incredible TP out. Mira's gonna look for him. Ice Path connects. Nice. They have to know he's there, surely. Yep, there he is. Cataclysm doesn't connect. They'll be able to finish the kill on Rue here, surely. No! Collapse goes in. Nicely done. Remnant will be what finishes the job, and now Mikoto has to get out of here. He's out of mana. Remnant back, Vessel burning him down. WS here on the Underlord with the Firestorm will do it. Gets the Aegis, but he's got to be careful. He needs to be able to escape now himself. A second Astral Step with the Vessel will do it, and they've managed to catch 2 inside of the Pit of Malice, and Nightfall is crushing them. The Cataclysm does do its job, but it is costly. Beautiful power shot there from Nightfall. Takes down 3.
Олег, как была игра?
Я ничего не сделал опять.
Олег, уже 3-ю игру подряд ничего не делаешь.
Ну, походу, это путь к успеху.
Alright. Олег, I have this great story. I also did nothing.
Rebound in. Kaori will be able to drop the golem. Rue in some trouble. The Warlock Fatal Bond's doing so much work. Oh my goodness, Kaori's just taking up for a walk. Laurel! But the silence comes in. He catches 3. An immediate kill onto the Tusk, and Nightfall's the one that's in trouble. Collapse. Comes in onto the side as well, trying to find some space. He has to pop the BKB. They've lost the Lion. Kaori drops the golem as well, but Nightfall is dead. Where is your Enigma? Nightfall popped Unleash. The coil's gonna come through, they dodge it. Enigma is dead to start the fight. Nightfall with his BKB tries to turn around, but just gets Meld Bashed. Killed by Yatoro, this game's over.
And realistically, that's the toughest opposition in our group, so on a day where we play the hardest teams, 3-1's pretty good.
You always want more.
You always want more. That's true. It's human.
Без опозданий?
1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Abby? Where the hell's Abby?
He's got 2 minutes. Calm down.
Если бы ты делал ставки.
Да. Если.
Ставки. Вот ты ставишь на Аврору.
Я бы поставил 1-1.
Против Nigma? А с Xtreme
Тоже.
1-1. Alright. Егор?
Я бы не ставил. На Аврору.
Я скажу 4-0 сегодня. Я же вчера говорил 3-1, и было 3-1.
Я говорил
Что?
3.
Ты или я?
Ты говорил, что 1-3, либо...
Нет, я говорил мы с...
нет.
Я говорил 3-1. Я сказал...
Ты говорил либо 2-2, либо 3-1.
Да. И в конце я сказал 3-1, потому что я сказал оптимистично буду. Я думал, Falcon чуть лучше будет играть, это была ошибка.
Миша думал, что мы проиграем Falcoном 0-2?
Не 0-2. Я думал 1-1. Не, я сказал, я оптимистично думаю 1-1, и в конце я сказал 3-1. И я был прав. Abby? Thoughts before a game. Let's do some smart stuff. Let's do some smart vlogging. How do you feel? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you expect? What do you think of the people you're laning against? Do you even know their names?
Alright, if you don't look at their names, we have to try our best against our every opponents. So yeah, just try the best.
Okay, but what are their names? Who is the POS 1 and the POS 5?
I actually don't know the post one.
No, Nigma. Alright, what's the support's name?
GH.
Yeah,
GH got.
Is the...
yeah, and then Nope.
No, yeah.
Yep.
Who is
the last one?
Omar. Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Omar the fucker.
Omar. Yeah, Omar.
Omar the fucker. Omar
And
the...
especially their coach, Kuroki.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, like these guys, yeah?
Well, no offense. I like Kuroki.
Super difficult question. Любимый цвет твой?
Черный? Черный, наверное.
Черный. В комментах какой-то психоанализ будет. The comments want to know, what's your favorite color?
Black.
Black, another one. That's why our safe lane's doing so well. Mikoto, favorite color?
Favorite color?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue. Damien? Favorite color? What is your favorite color?
Black.
Black. Third vote for black. Miroslav?
Purple.
Purple. And the most important one? Favorite. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue.
What is yours like?
I think mine is yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah, like bright
Am I the
neon
only one
yellow.
choosing blue?
No, Mikoto also chose blue.
What the fuck?
Here comes Nightfall, though. This is a scary snowball forward, but they've got the damage. I think they do. They finished the job. Trade for the Tusk, but the question is, can the Void Spirit get out? It looks like he will. Divine Llama, though, not gonna be so lucky. No surge for a few more seconds. The Hex Action comes out from Mira. He's caught Noob. All he has is a Resonant Pulse. He's gonna do his best, but Nightfall's gonna get a double kill. Where is the Arena? Surely it's coming soon. There it is with a Requiem to follow it up, fearing them into the walls. Noob goes in aggressively instead. The Darkseer wall is there, but it's not enough to finish the job. And now Rinseq shackled up, actually. This fight, the throw's just been dying to the creeps here. Nightfall jumps in, pops the refresher, looking for a second Abyssal Blade, but the Arena comes out. Double Macro Pyre.
My main character.
Yeah, main character.
Kaori же Kiro. It's my main character of the game.
Вообще Мира main character.
Mira?
Мира.
The Kaori на Джеки, for speak.
The main character нашей команды. Так сказали.
Там Kaori стал.
Very fast kill onto the next assassin, and a Cyclone on the backside found the Luna. There's a Shackles ready to go, but Divine Llama jumps up, holding the Ravage, trying to make space, but the egg gets dumped, and Rinseq is dead. Another Cyclone, and GH cannot help him. It's a disaster for Nigma. They're gonna lose 4 right away. Aegis into the hands of Nightfall, surely. Yep, there it goes. Coils managed to catch Omar once again. Blink reveal out from Divide comes in with the Ravage. Nicely done. Omar with the roar. It's caught the puck. Can they find the kill? He's getting healed up too much. That's a disaster. Kaori will drop the egg right on top of him as they now turn their attention back to the Tide. A Cyclone's already found the Warlock. WS, man, on this Brewmaster has done. That tells a very clear picture of how this lane went. Divide jumps in, they drop the Script rewards, are able to get on top of the Shadow Shaman, but he's Glimmer caped up, can he get out? No, Nick's Sense will be able to reveal him. They finish the job, but Nightfall's on top of RNCQ, draining all his damage. You are too far behind. A last-ditch effort, throwing everything that they have, and all you get is the Shadow Shaman. Divide trying to make his way back to the fountain. It's not gonna happen.
And it's a clean Beastmaster kill. You go from there, but they overcommit. A little bit more now,
but
I
Mystic Flare, they're trying to soak it and try and keep him alive, but next Nova can't do it. Lotus does reflect the roar. Oh, beautiful Hex from FY. He manages to catch the Mars on the initiation, but there's the Arena Spear onto two. Both of the cores, Puck and Kunkka, go down. Nightfall does not care, man. He's got an Aegis Ame. Your time's been wasted, my friend. Golem comes out, Raptor Dance to try and get some health back, but a Yule's into the Spear bag's gonna send him right to his grave. Kaori, much damage coming from the Void Spirit brings X-Nova quite low. The big arena onto 4. The overgrowth is there. The boat's gonna come through. Nightfall's actually stuck. He's gonna pop the roar, try and keep himself alive, but he's trapped inside these wards, and with this, Ame will get the kill. Silence now brings down the Shadow Shaman. Buyback now coming through from the tree, but a beautiful double spear back here from WS. Can they get out of this one? The Remnant to pull him back in. It's Mikoto just doing way too much.
I mean, he did his job in a sense.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there's a GG call. XG's draft is very much like it has to work.
Oh my goodness.
God.
What a bush flag.
No.
They were trying to bait. They were trying to bait the Tusk, and Mira's like, I don't know, man. You guys gotta bait it yourself instead. That is 2 dead. Make it 3 XXS. Extreme. Jump on over. WS does manage to find Ame. Pulverize comes through. Mikoto continuing to burn him down. Mira comes in, hits a nice bushwhack. Snowball for a moment to buy into space. Ame's still alive, but it's gonna be a trade. Him for the Hoodwink. Nightfall still getting chased down from the Slarnar, but Mikoto is cleaning house, man. The Storm Spirit in all of this is the big winner. Infinite amounts of mana for him thanks to these early galvanized stacks. There's another ensnare, the hoof stomp and the kill. It's a full team wipe. Could happen, or they could just dive and kill him instantly.
That was
Which one do you
like
think is gonna happen, Zach? That was almost like diving and dying.
Either all clumped up now.
Happy on today's results?
Still not finished.
Still nothing.
What he got said.
That's true. Job's not done.
We can still lose.
We can still lose.
And we will lose.